Patricia Van Haren, family law attorney. Can I keep my business during my divorce? If a trial court determines that a business is going to be part of the community estate, then they must first value the business before dividing the rest of the community property. They must value the business or the practice regardless of whether your spouse is given a share in that business or if it's awarded solely to you. When dividing your business, the court needs to look at when the business started. Was it community property or separate property? Did you own your business prior to your marriage, or was it formed after the marriage? If you own your business before you got married, the court needs to decide whether your spouse has a right to that increased value of the business or if the community already benefited from your business, meaning the income you were paid the expenses of the community and you didn't have retained earning. You must make sure that you have a team of experts that can argue that the community has already received the benefit of your business, and those expenses must show that the business is not easily able to be sold. If you owned your business before you got married, it's also important to show records that indicate when you started your business and records that document any increase in value to the business was not based on any efforts of the operating spouse, meaning the business would have increased in value even if you hadn't worked in it. If a substantial portion of the value is based on your reputation and you're close to the age of retirement and you do intend to retire, that value should be decreased accordingly. The fair market value will also account for items such as furniture, equipment, goodwill, which is your reputation, accounts receivable, debts, and other liabilities. We had a client with a professional practice, which is a business-to-business practice. Most of the clients were in existence prior to the date of marriage. Each year, the profits were paid into the community, and the business did not have any retained earnings on an annual basis. Since the community had already received all of the income during the marriage, there was no community property to be divided in the divorce. The earnings after the date of separation were therefore separate property earnings that were not a part of the property distribution during the divorce. When our clients own a business, we work with a skilled expert that can provide the court with the evidence that they need to be able to protect the interests of our clients. Any questions about how to protect your business? Please give us a call or shoot us over an email.